Hello and good morning. We're going to talk about the recycling bin and what exactly can go in the recycling bin. And for this video, I'm going to talk about things that can go in both our recycling drop-off sites at Liston, Coatesville, Stylesville, and North Salem, and also your curbside bin that maybe you have through Republic Services or Raised Trash. So these are all recyclable up here. The main thing to know is, as a general rule, if it's a container that had food or drink in it, it's probably recyclable, except for styrofoam containers, and there's a few things here and there that I'll mention. So let's start with plastics, because we have so many of them. So we know about ones and twos. Those would be water bottles, pop bottles, milk jugs, laundry detergent bottles. Those are definitely recyclable. New information that I should share with you is that the lids need to be not loose in your bin. So either they stay on the container or they get separated out and you reuse them. There are some Girl Scout and Boy Scout programs that save bottle caps to be used to make recycle benches, which is a really cool thing to do. So do something different with them or keep them on the container, because they tend to get jammed in the machines that do this recycling sorting. So those include these flip tops, pumps. Take those off completely. Those are not going to go in the recycling bin. And this one is actually upside down because I still have a little bit in it and I'm not ready to get rid of it yet. So I also wanted to show you that it doesn't matter what color it is. So it can be green from a Sprite bottle or a 7-Up bottle, or in this case olive oil. If it has a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, it can be recycled, except for number 6 is sometimes styrofoam. So stay away from that. That can't be put in our recycling bins or your curbside bin. Metals. All of your food containers, dog food containers, are either going to be steel or they're going to be aluminum. So aluminum is lightweight, it's very easy to squish, scrunch. Steel is a little bit stronger. I like to think of Superman, because Superman is the man of steel. So those can all go in the recycling bin. Make sure that you clean them out really well. This one had pudding in it, which tends to stick to the sides, so give it a good rinse out for 2 reasons. You don't want to invite pests into your recycling containers, and you also don't want to contaminate the recyclables that are already in the bin. And I wanted to show you this one because these are containers that we don't really think about when we think recycling, but this is steel, so it can also be recycled. Just make sure you take this top off. It's really easy to take off and reuse it, or maybe even reuse the whole container. I've seen some people using these for camping to put different things in. So think about that. Glass. There are 3 colors of food or drink glass that can be recycled. So we're looking for clear, green, or brown, or amber, sometimes it's called. They need to have had food or drink in them, and if the label falls off, you can tell by looking at the top. It has a neck and shoulders. So the neck is smaller than the shoulders. If this were straight up and down and it's a drinking glass, that cannot go in the recycling bin, even if it's clear, green, or brown, because it melts at a different temperature than container glass. So it can't go in the recycling bin. Same thing with windows. Doesn't have a neck or shoulders. It melts at a different temperature, so that kind of glass cannot go in. No dishes, no drinking glasses, no windows, just containers. And as far as this lid goes, it is steel, but on the inside of it, it has a seal, and that seal is either plastic or rubber. And if we can't take 2 different things apart, for instance like a Pringles container, if we can't take those materials apart and recycle one and throw another away, it cannot go in the recycling bin. So this needs to stay out, reuse it. Kids can use these for lots of different crafts. They also make really good eyes for a snowman, so save them for later. Paper. Paper is what we get rid of the most, paper and cardboard. So if you can recycle just one thing, start with paper, because it will make a huge impact in what you throw away. So Cardboard tubes can definitely be recycled. Cardboard from boxes can be recycled. Your shipping boxes, corrugated cardboard, can also be recycled. Junk mail, school paper, office paper, magazines, newspaper, softback books in our drop-offs, not hardback books. Those need to go back to a library resale program or half-price books or somewhere else where you can reuse and resell those. Cartons are kind of a new one that we can accept in our drop-off sites. These usually have soups, broths, teas, other milk, of course, but make sure that these little tops come off. They do tend to, when this gets squished, they tend to pop off. So go ahead and take that off and leave it out of your recycling bin. Those are some good guidelines. We really just want to see containers, no siding, no toys. See my plastic do's and don'ts video if you're concerned about plastics specifically and what kinds should not be seen in the recycling bin. Really easy, recycle right. Thanks for watching.